It is Tuesday, September 30th at 9:26 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am doing this recording to go along with a story about my great-granddaughter, Lakelyn Grace. She came to visit along with her mommy and daddy and her twin sister Sophia this weekend. They came to say goodbye to her grandpa because he died in a motorcycle wreck. She is about 18 months old, I guess. She was born January 2nd. She turned 1 this January. She'll be 2 in the coming January. So she's right there at that age on the cusp of just learning everything. She can count to 20. She can do some sign language. She knows almost all of her alphabet. And she will ask you question after question. And she is so full of energy and life. I absolutely adore her. I adore her sister Sophia too. But this is about Lakelyn Grace. The other night, I was here and I had got some canvases in that I ordered because I want to play around with doing painting on canvas with markers again. I did a painting like that for one of my granddaughters and I enjoyed it, so I found some. They're just cheap canvases, but it's something to play with. And there were some tiny ones and then some medium. They weren't big, but another one a little bigger. And the thought was to have Lakelyn and Sophia color with me and make their picture while I used the little bit larger one to make one for them. But Sophia was asleep and Lakelyn wanted to color, so I got these washable markers out. And we went to town on these canvases. And I had taken a picture of these 3 things that we had that I want to talk about. And I started to separate them. And then I decided that I would keep them together because it's not 3 separate stories. It's a whole story. And it's one that touched my heart very deeply. I started out playing around with the bigger one and writing her name and coloring around it and stuff. And I drew her a little heart and she was drawn all over that. And she looked over at me and said, "I color," and grabbed my canvas and started coloring and scribbling all over it. And laughing, the laughter was just contagious. We were both sitting there scribbling on each other's and laughing. And we would switch back and forth and do them both at the same time. And we just had a blast. And that was Sunday evening. So Monday, I had to go to work before they went home. So while I was gone, my granddaughter Bella, who they call TT, that's their aunt, was playing with her with some coloring books and stickers. And she took this paper and intentionally stuck stickers all over it and handed it to my granddaughter and said, "Gigi." And Bella's like, "You want her to have it?" And she said, "Gigi." They're like, "This belonged to me." And this blew my mind in a very good way. It touched my heart so deep because when I sit and I do art with little kids, it's like I'm sitting at God's throne with them and we're just having fun. And it's the most beautiful bliss. It's just beautiful, the joy and you're just right there in the flow of this holy golden light. And I just can see that God's there just laughing with us, and my mom and my stepmom and my dad and my ancestors are there too. And here's this little girl just having a blast with me. and nothing else mattered at that moment. So for a brief few moments in the middle of a very chaotic time in my life where my heart is breaking because I'm having to close up my dad's house, get everything done and sell it, and I'm saying goodbye to all these memories. Not really bye because they're in my heart, but all the things that bring the memories. I'm having to say goodbye to them. Here I am with this little bitty girl who we touched each other's hearts and we made a memory that I know I'll never forget. And I hope she never forgets it. So to some people, that old paper with stickers on it, it may just be just a silly little piece of paper. But to me it means the world because she spoke to my heart at a depth very few people get to. And maybe I spoke to hers when I sat and colored with her. So, to my little Lakelyn Grace, I absolutely adore you. Your smile is infectious. Your energy and zest for life is contagious. Your light is overwhelming and it's just breathtaking. And it's good. So don't ever shrink for anybody. Don't ever lose that, and don't let anybody ever take it from you. And whatever you do, don't stop playing with paint or markers or whatever. Never stop creating, because you, my beautiful little girl, are an artist through and through. I love you.